Clark trying to answer. You bet. Boston.
8 assists, 15 points in the first half. Looking to add to her top.
When Caitlin Clark went into Chicago, Angel Reese's home building on Angel Reese night, beat them by 100. Caitlin checked out of the game with 5 minutes left to a standing ovation. She scored 30, had like 1 million assists. She's literally on the sideline signing Angel Reese.
Caitlin Clark is making a strong case for being the WNBA Rookie of the Year, and many believe she deserves the award more than anyone else, including Angel Reese. Recently, Dave Portnoy, a well-known sports personality, sparked a debate by declaring that Caitlin Clark is far ahead of Angel Reese in the Rookie of the Year race. According to Portnoy, Clark is not just good, but exceptional, comparing her skills to top NBA players like Steph Curry. On the other hand, he views Reese's game as more limited, comparing her to a poor man's Dennis Rodman, focusing mainly on rebounding without the same level of versatility that Clark has. Portnoy's comments have stirred opinions, with some agreeing wholeheartedly that Clark is on another level. Caitlin Clark's recent performance against the Chicago Sky was a clear example of why many people, including Portnoy, believe she should be the Rookie of the Year. Clark scored an incredible 24 points, made 10 assists, and grabbed 10 rebounds, setting a new WNBA record. She became the first player ever to score 30 points, make 12 assists, and hit 5 three-pointers in a single game. This all-around performance shows her ability to dominate in multiple areas of the game, scoring, passing, and leading her team, proving that she's much more than just a scorer. Her skills and impact on the court are unmatched, making her a true standout in the league. Fans in Chicago couldn't get enough of Clark after her outstanding game. They gave her a standing ovation, and many lined up for autographs, showing just how much she has captured the hearts of WNBA fans. Caitlin's rise in popularity isn't just about her numbers, it's about how she plays the game with the level of skill and excitement that draws people in. She's becoming one of the most popular athletes not just in women's basketball, but in sports in general. At just 22 years old, she's handling this fame and pressure remarkably well, staying focused on her game despite all the noise around her. Angel Reese, meanwhile, is also having a good season, especially when it comes to rebounding. She recently recorded a double-double with 10 points and 11 rebounds in the same game against the Indiana Fever. Reese set a WNBA record for the most double-doubles by a rookie, and leads the league with an average of 12.9 rebounds per game, the highest ever recorded. She even broke the record for the most rebounds in a single season, showing she's a force on the boards. However, Portnoy and many others argue that while Reese is great at rebounding, her game doesn't have the same depth as Clark's. Rebounding is just one aspect of the game, and Clark excels in many, making her the more complete and impactful player. The debate over who should be Rookie of the Year comes down to what people value in a player. Portnoy clearly values Clark's all-around game, her ability to score, pass, and lead her team in nearly every aspect of the game. He sees Clark as not just the best rookie, but potentially one of the best players in the league already, drawing comparisons to NBA stars like Steph Curry. This is high praise and sets Clark apart from Reese, who, while dominant in rebounding, doesn't have the same level of versatility or influence on the game overall. Caitlin Clark's path hasn't been easy, though. She faces intense pressure, both physically and mentally. Recently, Clark was hit on the head by Angel Reese during a game, an incident that showed just how tough the competition can be. Despite this, Clark kept her cool, focusing on her game and leading her team to victory. This kind of composure under pressure is another reason why many believe she should be the Rookie of the Year. Clark doesn't just perform well, she performs well when it matters most, showing maturity and focus beyond her years. Clark has also been very open about the challenges of dealing with fame and the mental toll it can take. She's only 22, but she's already learning to balance the demands of being a top athlete with the pressures of being in the spotlight. Clark often talks about the importance of mental health and isn't afraid to admit when she's having a tough day. This honesty makes her even more relatable and shows that she's not just a great player, but also a great person handling the pressures of her career with grace. On the court, Clark focuses on improving her game and helping her team win. She avoids getting involved in outside controversies or distractions, choosing instead to keep her attention on basketball. This attitude has helped her stay at the top of her game, even as expectations and scrutiny continue to rise. For Clark, it's all about improving each day and proving herself with every performance. Her dedication and hard work are clear every time she steps on the court, making her the clear choice for Rookie of the Year in the eyes of many. Angel Reese, for her part, continues to do what she does best: dominate the boards. But for those like Portnoy who see Clark's wide-ranging skills as the more valuable asset, there's no contest. Clark's ability to influence the game in multiple ways, whether by scoring, assisting, or leading her team's offense, gives her the edge. Reese's strong rebounding numbers are impressive, but they don't match Clark's overall impact on her team and the league. The Rookie of the Year race will likely continue to be a hot topic as the season progresses. But for now, Caitlin Clark has set herself apart as the top contender. Her all-around game, record-breaking performances, and ability to handle the pressures of being a young star make her the standout Rookie of the Year. Fans and analysts alike are excited to see how far she can go, but one thing is sure: Caitlin Clark is an exceptional talent, and she's proving it every time she steps on the court.